So literally nobody expected this. BILT, the credit card company that built their entire brand on not charging an annual fee, just announced they're launching a $495 annual fee version in 2026, and here's the crazy part. It actually might be genius. Look, BILT has built an incredible brand since 2023, but what they're about to do, this could either be the smartest move they've ever made, or it could completely ruin everything they've built, no pun intended. In this video, I'm breaking down exactly what's happening, what these new cards look like, and whether you should actually care about this announcement. Let's get straight into it. All right, so real quick, if you don't know what BILT is, here's the deal. It's a credit card company that lets renters earn points on rent payments without paying an annual fee. That's it. That's the main thing with BILT. But what makes them different from every other credit card company, their transfer partners are insane. We're talking Alaska Airlines, Japan Airlines, and a whole roster of partners that you literally can't access anywhere else. So BILT built their entire business model on one card, one. And it worked. They became one of the best no-fee cards on the market, period. The reputation they have is insane. But in June 2026, that all completely changed. Okay, so BILT drops this press release in June, and the headline is basically, we're launching 3 versions of this card, no fee, $95 annual fee, and this is the crazy part, $495 annual fee. And here's the quote directly from them. Earlier this year, we received an incredible feedback from tens of thousands of our members about what they wanted from their BILT card experience going forward. Based on that feedback, we have been developing new cards that deliver the depth and breadth of product experience that you've all have asked for. Translation: customers asked for premium options and BILT said, okay, let's give them premium options. But here's what else they announced. They're leaving Wells Fargo and partnering with Cardless as their new issuer. They're launching in February 2026, and the final details drop in early fall. So basically, they're doing a complete rebrand, a complete redesign, and entering the premium credit card market. That's a massive move. A few months before this announcement, BILT sent out a survey to their existing cardholders, and they asked, what version of BILT card do you want? They threw out 3 different price points: no annual fee, $95 annual fee, and $550 annual fee. And for each price point, they had 2 competing options with different earning structures and perks. So let's break down what those options look like, because this tells you everything about where BILT is heading. Starting with the no fee card, option B was basically the current BILT card, nothing crazy, safe option. But option A, that's where it got interesting. No 2x sign-up bonus, but Walgreens and Lyft jumped to 4x points, and here's the kicker. Everything else is 1.5x back. So you're earning 1.5x on literally all your other spending, plus 4x on dining. That's actually pretty aggressive for a no-fee card. And here's the thing. The fact that they're keeping a no-fee option at all is huge. Because think about it. If you're paying rent for a mortgage, this card is free money, literally free. Moving to the mid-tier, the $95 annual fee option, both survey choices came with about 170. Moving to the mid-tier, the $95 annual fee option, both survey choices came with about 170 in credits. Now here's where I want to point something out. Both options had Walgreens credits, and look, I get that these are just survey mockups, but we're all getting fatigued on these coupon book style credits. Seriously. The real question is, what credits actually make it into the final 2026 version? Because that's going to matter way more than whatever they're showing in a survey. For people holding on multiple premium cards, juggling these credits gets exhausting. Chase just revamped the Sapphire Reserve. American Express revamped the Platinum. If you hold multiple premium cards, you do not want to be juggling quarterly Walgreens credits on top of everything else. All right, here's where BILT actually has a shot at disrupting the entire market. The $495 annual fee card. Both survey options had pretty standard multipliers. 1x on everything, 2x on dining, 5x on hotels and Walgreens. Sounds normal, right? But here's the critical difference. The rent and mortgage earning rates. Option A gave you 1x on rent and mortgage. Option B, 1.25x, a 25% bonus. Let me do the math for you. If you spend $30,000 a year on rent or mortgage, which, let's be real, most people do, that extra 0.25x gets you about 7,500 bonus points per year. That sounds good until you realize you get $495 for the privilege. So that's not enough, not even close. And here's what would change everything. If BILT came out with this 1.5x or even 2x on rent and mortgage, that would be a game changer. every dollar of rent spending would be going on that card. And they just announced they're adding mortgage earning too. Right now, basically only Mesa Homeowners card does this. So BILT is entering a completely untapped market that's actually in competitive advantage. Here's the real talk. The premium credit card market is absolutely saturated. You've got the Sapphire Reserve, the Amex Platinum, the Venture X, Ritz-Carlton, and on it goes. They all do the same thing. Higher multipliers, travel credits, lounge access, it's noise. It's all just blending together. But BILT has something literally no other premium card has. Unique transfer partners, Alaska Airlines, Japan Airlines, partners you can't access anywhere else. That's actually rare. So if BILT doubles down on rent and mortgage earning with actually competitive multipliers, and they pair that with unique perks we haven't seen, that's when they actually disrupt instead of blending in. That's the opportunity. That's what they need to do. Quick tangent, BILT is switching from Wells Fargo to cardless, and you might be thinking, wait, is the company dying? No, actually the opposite. Wells Fargo was losing around 10 million per month on the BILT relationship, not exaggerating, 10 million per month. Why? Because BILT doesn't charge an annual fee. Most BILT customers don't carry balances. So Wells Fargo wasn't making money on interest or annual fees, and the rewards program costs money to run. So it was losing business for them. Cardless, on the other hand, specializes in launching co-branded cards exactly like this. Plus, BILT just raised $250 million in funding. They're valued at over $10 billion. These guys are not going anywhere. So here's the million-dollar question. Will BILT actually disrupt the luxury card market, or will they just become another card in the noise? Based on those survey mock-ups, honestly, they weren't overly impressive with the premium options. They felt generic. They felt safe. They didn't feel special. But BILT has actually listened to their customers before. That's their whole thing. They've shaped their rewards ecosystem to offer actual value, so there's actually hope. The biggest hope is that they don't just become another luxury card sitting on top of 50 other luxury cards. We don't need more of that. What we need is for BILT to double down on rent and mortgage earning. Keep those unique transfer partners at a selling point. Combine that with the strong multipliers and actual unique perks. That's how they win. So real talk, the no fee BILT card is still a must have. If you're paying rent or a mortgage, which statistically you probably are, this card is free money, literally free. The new premium cards, we gotta wait and see what they actually announce in the fall. If they look like those survey mock-ups, they're probably not worth the hefty annual fee, too generic. But if BILT comes through with strong rent multipliers and actually unique perks, then they might have something special, something that actually competes in the premium space instead of just blending in. All right, guys, that wraps up this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys here in the next one.